This Miss Fortune build has been used by the current rank 1 Miss Fortune player, and as you can see, the idea is to sacrifice a little bit of damage from your ultimate, but increasing the damage you deal with auto attacks. As a result, you can apply your damage more consistently without relying on crowd control setups from your teammates, who might or might not know what they're actually doing anyway. The items follow a similar plan, still very strong ultimate all-ins, but that Essence Reaver in your core build also puts a lot of burst into your auto-Q auto-combo for more flexibility. In this video, I'm going to play on a lower elo account, in this case Emerald, so I can devote more of my brainpower to explaining my decision making, thereby teaching you more. I've played this build on my main account as well, however, so be assured that it is in fact very powerful. Enjoy! Seraphine plus Rakan is a nasty combo. They have lots of chain CC if they want to. But of course I brought my magic resist shard. If you are playing against an AP carry bot lane, not an AD carry, you should swap your armor shard for magic resist for obvious reasons. And I think people always complain about these AP mages in the bot lane because their win rates are so high. Trust me, their win rates are only high because people frequently forget their magic resist shards, which makes them much stronger than they should be. We hit level 2 here. Maybe we can get a nasty all-in. Unlucky, she didn't knock them together. They were in perfect distance. This Renata goofed. Anyway, we want to farm it up, get some poke damage in, and one-shot them level 6 with our combined ultimates. At least that's the plan. Rakan will most likely be able to dodge everything we do in terms of ult combos, but Seraphine is a sitting duck if we orchestrate this correctly. However, we have counterplay against Rakan, and this counterplay is called press the attack. Can't dodge auto attacks, can't dodge Miss Fortune's Q. At least not the first bounce. The second one you can walk out of the radius while it's midair. But yeah, that's the general plan here. I'm not sure, the way this Renata plays makes me think she is not even aware how her Q works. That she can knock enemies together and then stun them as a consequence. So this is a little bit sad, but if it is what it is, then if that's what it is, then what can you do? Anyway, we just farm it up. Renata is establishing vision, or what is she doing? When your support roams like this, what can you do? You just sit back and chill. Quite simple. Alright. Not ideal. If this Renata doesn't seem too confident. Gives the enemy support and engage by bringing him closer towards me, that's also awkward. Yeah, I have no confidence in this Renata. I need to play very carefully. Only go for guaranteed plays. If Renata tries to do something, I have to be able to wait and see if it works before I follow up, before I commit, because else it's just way too risky. But gauging your support's skill level is important. Sorry for dragging out that sentence for so long, but this situation looked kind of dicey. Yep, it still looks iffy. Come on, you can do it. No press the attack trigger, of course, because of the bounce, but still damage positive for us. And Seraphine loses farm. Yeah, sure. He can escape. Just laugh tap. At max range, I don't think Rakan can even punish. Because we can run in time always. Okay, that's a good one. She doesn't knock them together still. Beautiful damage though. Yeah, this Renata clearly doesn't know how the champion works. Sad life. Anyway, I mean, it's just a realistic showcase. Sometimes your teammates will not be the best. Alright, they are low. Okay, Renata also with a terrible base timing. You should always stay until the enemy recalls. We even see the enemy jungler, there's no risk. Okay, you never want to recall first, because this means the enemy gets to push in an extra wave and you lose minions. Which means you lose gold, you lose experience. However, here the wave's pushed in if Renata really insists. Again, this recall is a mistake, but if she insists, I think in this position it's fine if I recall as well. Because the wave had just been under tower. Okay, they recall too, so it's neutral. Again, very awkward. We could have easily gotten an advantage there, but it's always inherently risky to stay in lane by yourself. So when your support does something like this, you want to recall too. Unless, of course, you're getting pushed in. If you're under the threat of a dive, then you also want to go back. But if not, then you stay, of course, because else you would just lose minions for free, give the enemy an unnecessary advantage. Can I get this minion? Maybe barely. Yes, I could. And now we're plenty strong. Duck plus longsword. It's kind of nice. Alright. Rakan's missing, we don't have wards in the river. Also don't know what Jarvan is. This could be very dangerous. Okay, Renata is on a mission, it seems. Level 6 now, Jarvan is mid lane. Do we roam as well? It's not a bad roam. This might be a longer fight. They might even walk into us. Okay, I ulted over to hopefully catch him after he crosses that wall. Did not quite work out, but it was a decent attempt. And now he's low, which means he cannot challenge Dragon. Okay, perfect. Keep going. Get him. Nice. Don't need to stay here. We get the Dragon assist for the Legend Bloodline stack. And it's not under any threat of getting stolen, so we are much better off just fixing our lane. Alright, get it. I have little mana now, but that's okay. I can save it. I have so much AD, I can just farm with auto attacks if I need to. Alright, gotta be careful of Jarvan, but I do have flash, so even if he comes, chances are he doesn't even kill me. Nice. That's definitely a good use of my mana. I mean, Renata gets hit by all those Rakan Qs, so it doesn't matter most likely. Rakan roaming. That's interesting. So we fast push. Punish their roam by pushing. And challenging platings. Okay, they actually get a kill. But we got a plating, and we need a little bit more gold. Yeah, 300 more for the full item. Alright. Jarvan is right here. Brother. She aggressively flashes forward. Sure. I can also aggressively flash forward. Okay, I thought I was in range. That was just a waste of a flash though. Or was it? They got baited by my heal. Perfect. Alright, yeah. My flash was foolish, of course. I thought I was in range after flashing, so press Q then flash, so you Q automatically once the flash is there. But I was barely out of Q range. I miscalculated that, or misjudged that distance. But yeah, anyway, the play still worked out for us. As you could see, the game plan, which we crafted during the earlier stages of lane phase, try to catch them with ult combos. Works like a charm. Of course, the main entry point for us here was Seraphine's greed. But it's as usual. In League of Legends, everyone's greedy, going for what they think would be good plays, and your counterplay is to just punish their greed. Anyway, as soon as she flashed there, that was an easy counter ult for the both of us. Alright. Let's push. We still have a little bit of time to get the platings. A nice income source. Get it under tower. Screw this ward, I want a plating. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Now we can take this risk-free. Come on, Renata. Play around the teleport. Nice, they're all in the choke points. Goodness. Keep going. That was messy. Maybe I ulted too late, maybe I was too scared. Okay, almost. I'm at low HP. 3 people mid lane. It's not a good position. I should have probably based. But for now, I'll just hold this wave here. Come on, kill her. Guys. Man. She's greeting under tower. My team ignores. Viego could have easily ganked her, but now it's too late. Now it is just too late. Okay, keep going. We have mana. Presence of mind. Alright, good enough, good enough. Wait, did we get the dragon? No, they got it. For a second I thought. Okay, she's dead. Good enough. Guess I'm dead. Could have activated Ghostblade earlier, maybe. Yeah, I didn't. In the heat of the moment, I forgot about Ghostblade. 100% my fault. Man. Shutdown for Orianna, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, messy situations this game. It's a weird one, but we are still in the lead right now, especially due to jungle difference. So I'm still fairly confident, even after feeding my shutdown to the Orianna. Top lane will fall here, but nothing we can do. We just pressure bot lane until it's gone. Orianna is here. Alright. Okay. Clear vision, it should be free. And I really don't like being stuck in bot lane against the enemy solo laner. I better just join mid lane real quick. Get him. Keep going. Okay, that's Jarvan's flash. He has his combo anyway. He just escapes. It has no cooldown. Yeah. Anyway, we push mid lane past river. And then recall. Get some items. Keep scaling. Especially Essence Reaver Power Spike is huge. That almost worked. But not quite. We can't go there. Yeah, it's way too risky. The team with the dumbest pings I've ever seen. Honestly, I don't want to see that. It's just confusing, distracting. Alright, got the full Essence Reaver. Infinite mana unlocked. Huge burst damage with auto attacks also unlocked. Maybe I should have stayed. I didn't think this big of a fight would go down here. And I could have easily carried that for my team had I been there. Maybe I can still do that. He lives. Okay, there we go. Again, punishing Jarvan's greed, essentially. That's what it boils down to. And now they should be long enough off the map for me to... Okay, 2 autos against the tower is enough. 2 autos plus take that ward. Fine by me. Now we just lifesteal back to full. Don't have that much lifesteal, but we deal plenty of damage. So these minion waves will heal me by a substantial amount, as you see. Alright, there's Seraphine. Drake and 3. I still have ulti. Alright. Waves past river, we're already doing Drake, this is perfect. Good. Let's continue. In this position, we want to not get caught, obviously, because that loses... Oh, goodness. Juicy ultimates. This should win the team fights, honestly. Only Orianna died. That's wild. Maybe they get Jarvan too? I mean, it doesn't matter. They're all so low or dead that we can take the mid lane tower, which is a huge objective to take. Mid lane towers give you plenty of vision too. So when they're gone, in this case when the enemy tower is gone, we can just invade. Set up plays in the future, which are very hard to defend against. Goodness. I almost died. Okay. Farm one more wave, get Collector. That's the plan. Alright, big power spike. Coming right up. And in this game, The next item is, of course, flexible, because you don't always go Lord Doms, sometimes you go Mortal Reminder. And in this game, they have lots of healing here, healing here. Mortal Reminder might actually be worth it. Lord Doms also has its merits, though. Tough choice. Anyway, let's try to help. Viego is with us. But we're way too late. Trap them. Brother. Okay, that was stupid of me. I just died for nothing. I thought Viego just stuns him, we kill him, everything's fine. But that was wishful thinking. Anyway, just giving them Baron without dying is obviously much better than dying and still giving them Baron. So that was a huge blunder I should have avoided. Or I should have waited for Sylas, arguably. Yeah, now we get aced, which makes this even worse. Yeah, this was 100% my bad. I tried to ambush Rakan, I pinged Viego to come, but he didn't come, yet I pretended he was there, or he was with me on the play, which he wasn't. Yeah, that's an easy way to throw a lead. Man, if you want to make a play, but your teammates don't listen, don't be like me. Just accept it and move on. Okay, now it's their turn. They need to make that Baron buff count. Let's see if they can do that. This is risky what I'm doing here. But it also takes away some pressure. Okay, I'm running. I'm for sure running at this point. All the way. Yeah, I'm not trying to challenge Gnar 1v1. It's not what I'm designed to do. Looks promising. Yeah, decent enough. Midland Tower will fall very quickly here. There's no way around that. But maybe I can catch them with an ult, if they're greedy. Don't see the flank coming. Okay, Jarvan behind me is scary. Should have probably kept auto-attacking instead of ulting there. I thought I could hit more than one person, but just continuing to auto-attack is better here. So I would still have my ult now. Man, I guess we just need to leave the mid lane tower. Yeah, it's not salvageable. Let's just kill Gnar. Okay, Sylas has him. So we can return mid lane. This tower's gone anyway. I couldn't have defended it even if I stayed there. That's just how it goes against Baron. Not to mention 1v3 if I stay there. Anyway, Viego's on Dragon. But does it work? Hang on. Don't have ult right now. But I do have my auto attacks. Okay, never mind. Help Viego. I have ult now. So does Orianna, and that died because of my greed. Man, I thought I saw the opening, but I should have played it more slowly. Wait their move and then counter, instead of opening and letting myself get countered. But we might still just make this happen. Orianna still used her ult, it's an important resource, so she can't use it now. Yeah, this worked for us, but I still misplayed. Just because a play worked, doesn't mean you played well. I could have played this much better. I'm lucky my team made this happen. I think it's close. It's very close between Motor Reminder and Lord Doms in this game. They all have their merits. Seeing that Renata has healing reduction, I think I lean more towards Lord Doms now. Alright. Wow. Missing the cannon minion in the most spectacular fashion. Anyway, we get Dragon. In the meantime, I can make progress on the map by pushing. Missing another cannon minion in a spectacular fashion. Alright. Let's push and see their response. And this time I won't be greedy. This time I will wait, see their move, and then react accordingly. Don't commit unless you have to. Oh, this looks good. Hello there. Alright, Jarvan down, but no objectives we can take. Baron is not on the map. Baron doesn't even spawn until Jarvan respawns, so what gives? Okay, this kind of minion, mine. I lost 100, almost 200 gold by failing those two kind of minions. It's crazy. At this point, it doesn't matter as much because I still will probably get the item power spikes at the same intervals. But still feels bad, of course. Is that a play? I'm not sure. Guess it's not. This game turns into a game of chicken now. Oh god. Yeah, no shot. I walk this way. Nara's below me. Please, Jax, please. Man, okay, too aggressive. Again. I'm just failing these team fights here. They get a second Baron now. Yeah, I'm not playing well. I'm too impatient in my positioning, everything. But they're zoning me quite effectively too, so there's only so much I can do realistically. Anyway, I still need to be more patient. Continuing with my plays here, like this, is not the answer. Yeah, I guess we just chill and play around Drake's Soul. That's our win condition. But that's a tough match now. Okay. Gotta stay defensively. And gotta stay protected by our front line. This might be a good catch. It probably is. Oh god, no, 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 no. I wasted my ults, but at least I'm not dead. Yet. Yeah, your auto attacks are still very strong. Keep going. He's dead. He's dead as well. Nice. Yeah, this time... I mean, the enemy just misplayed heavily, but this time I did not get caught. I almost got caught because I, again, ulted in an unsafe spot, but... I had the guts to cancel it. Even though I look like an idiot if I do. Yeah, we get Drake Soul here. They're still all dead. I can create pressure top lane. Take that jungle away too. We get Drake Soul, we get this tower, I think. Who's alive? Seraphine and Jarvan. Jarvan might come top lane, but that means he also doesn't challenge Dragon. Okay, he challenges Dragon, which means his tower is free. Huge. And Jarvan still dies because he's alone? Yeah, perfect. Create as much pressure in as many places as you can. Keep going. Give me more. I still need a lot of gold for Bloodthirster. I could sell Doran's for a BF sword, but at the same time I can just stay and farm. That's also quite nice. Alright. We're still not out of it yet, of course. We can still lose. I still need to play a clean game of League of Legends. Which means don't give them openings, use your ult to counter what they're doing. Don't ult right away and get countered by the enemy. And again, this build is under no pressure of making stuff happen with ult, because you have your Press the Attack and your Essence Reaver. You deal a lot of damage. Someone needs to answer, by the way. This top lane push cannot stay this way. Okay, I pulled the trigger here. Yeah, this baited out Jarvan, so he dies. Or does he? Yes, he does. But so does Sylas. Meanwhile, top lane gets completely screwed over. Okay, Jax has him. Alright, these split push things make me anxious because there's nothing you can do as an AD carry. You need to just trust that your team does their job, because you can stop them. You're needed in team fights. And in the 1v1 you would most likely lose. Anyway, we keep the pressure here, buying our top lane and bot lane time to pressure where they are. Draw attention, react. We see all of them. Just one auto against the tower already does quite a bit of damage. And we bait the enemy back into mid lane. Anyway, now that all are recalling, we should recall too. That's very straightforward. And we can buy big items. We get so strong now. Just in time for this next Baron. Get an elixir too. All that's left to do is sell boots for rapid fire cannon. And sitting on gold right now is not really optimal, so this is the time where we buy elixir. 499 attack damage. Getting to ridiculous levels of crit too. We need to look to break Orianna's shield or crown thing with our E before the fights start in an ideal world. Gnar, get him. Careful not to get cornered. Alright. Should be the safe way to walk here. Huge. Again, this time we waited for the enemy to do something and we countered, not vice versa. This is so risky. Their jungler is alive, this is easily stealable. If he dashes over at the right seconds, we lose the Baron. We're very lucky this worked. I hated this play. Again, just because a play worked doesn't mean it was correct. This was the most incorrect play ever. We essentially coin flipped the Baron. No reason to do that. We could have just pushed with numbers advantage. Or try to bully Jarvan before we engage. Okay, there we go. Again, we counter with our massive auto attacks. Look at this damage. Keeping Sylas alive. I still have ulti. Should it come to that? I think we can finish if I ult correctly. I'll probably finish either way, just take the towers. Alright, nice. Let's go next. It is poke versus poke essentially. We have Lux support, but we are playing against Ashe support, which unironically is a tough matchup for Misfortune. She can really mess you up, especially post level 6 when you try to land your ult, and she ults you right back. Also the kiting, with her auto attacks, she outranges you, she breaks her W movement speed passive, of course, because you take damage. And it's missing farm. It's very tough to play, but this is why this build is so nice, because you don't have all your eggs in one basket. We do have the option to brawl it out with auto Q auto and press the attack. Anyway, we're getting pushed in here. Ideally we're getting some farm, but that's not always possible. Okay, 8, that's alright, I would say. They also got 8, and Amumu is on his way. So this push might hurt them in the end if Amumu gets a successful gank. He's sneaking behind them, but they seem to know. Their body language clearly tells you that it's warded. But it's fine. It was worth a try for Amumu, definitely. This might still work, honestly. Yeah, this worked. We got Ashe's flash. And here, auto Q auto. Nice pressure. Well, he has a fully stacked lethal tempo, we gotta be careful. But this trade was overall very good for us. Summoner spells are valuable. So a repeat gank from Amumu. Mind you, we're playing against 2 immobile AD carries, essentially. A repeat gank will be very nasty. I have heal. Nothing much can happen. I'm going for this. Okay, never mind. Lux had it. Wasn't sure and also would have liked to get the kill. We can get ganked here very easily. But we're still 2 of us and I have heal. So it's not even as bad. Okay. Clearing this wave would be the dream, but I'm not sure if it's realistic. Varus is almost back. Also don't have the mana right now to clear. Alright, good enough, good enough. We don't have a Serrated Dark, which is very unfortunate because it would be a huge power spike in lane. But triple longsword is also not too shabby. I kind of like triple longsword better than double longsword boots. But double longsword boots would also be a consideration. Actually, now that I think about it, double longsword boots is probably better. Because we don't have our flash right now. Top lane... sketchy. Amumu might get dived if he's not careful. I would not risk it if I were him. If Jarvan engages, he's dead. Yeah, that was just stupid. I pinged him back, there's nothing more I can do. It is what it is. But yeah, we should be fine here in the bot lane. We are in a good position. Just gotta hope the rest of the team keeps it together. Alright. Taking some poke damage here. Gotta make sure we get our farm. Now with a double longsword it's much easier, of course. Not that Miss Fortune would have a particularly difficult time farming in the first place. Because her passive really helps, of course. But, yeah, the easier the better, naturally. Okay, eating a little bit of poke damage here. That's to be expected in this lane, though. If they keep pushing, Amumu can find another entry point, can't he? Gotta look for Q bounces, but Ashe and Varus both have high range, so they're not likely to walk close enough. Oh, here maybe? Never mind. Oh, Ashe, you don't want this. 3 autos and then a Q, which also gets empowered by the PTA bonus damage. Ashe is very low now. 1 Lux Q might kill her. Yeah, press the attack definitely allows her to keep up the pressure in lane very effectively. Punish enemies who are too daring. Just like that. Need to save a little bit of mana now, however. And Lux wants to base. Ashe is basing 2 though, so we can just clear. I don't want to W here to clear the ward faster because, again, I need to save mana. Also don't want to Q because Varus can easily dodge it. Unstoppable Jax, huh? 5 and 1. And Mumu does get the shutdown though. In any case, we want to push this in. We're under no immediate threat, they don't have ultimates quite yet. Ah, I tried. Varus might get ult after this wave. And then we are under pressure. We gotta stay out of their ult ranges. Miss Fortune is quick with her W, but she's still immobile. If they play it right, they at least force out a flash, or they kill me outright if they land their ultimates. And in this lane, one ultimate leads to the other. Ashe ult leads into Varus ult and vice versa. Gotta be mindful. Maybe I just ult them if they try to pressure the tower. Yeah, taking 60 to 70% off of Ashe's HP bar is quite valuable. Later on, this might even kill if they do this again. Here we go. Careful, we don't want to die. I can't do this. I have nothing left. Yeah. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Lux did get killed here. Yeah, I didn't have the damage right there. Jarvan was full HP. So our best move here is to farm on the tower. Didn't want to use Q on that minion because I have very low mana and I don't know if I might need it. I could stop him with E, but it's not worth it. Come on, get him. Okay, push. That was a little bit slow. This wave might not be under tower. Yeah, it's not, but it's okay. They're probably gonna push anyway and not freeze. And I need to base here. I can spend all that money. Actually, normally you would want Ghostblade first, and only S3 first if you're losing the lane, but Essence Reaver Fast is only bad because you're sitting on bad components. Keep that in mind. These components suck. The finished item, amazing. So if I can just buy it in one go and skip the bad components altogether, then sure. I'm gonna just do it. Now I have infinite mana for all intents and purposes. Can just spam Q. Okay, gotta be careful. I could have maybe flashed and killed her, but they have ultimates most likely, so I don't want to overcommit. Yeah, Ashe being that low. Kinda nice. Just firing a Q. Even baiting out Ashe's ultimate, she's really scared. Essence Reaver is not mana positive on any spell. You need to keep that in mind. We will always lose mana when we use it, but not much. Because Essence Reaver's mana regeneration also scales with your AD. So, we don't have as much right now. But still, we can use our mana pool fairly aggressively. Oh, that was a mistake, my friend. Or was it? I need to run. Jarvan's eyeing me down. I actually need to flash too. Due to how the pathing works out here, he could have gotten into ult range and he kept running and I didn't flash. Okay, yeah, this Jarvan is a thorn in our side for sure. Alright, now... Still not mana positive, but again, you also have passive mana regeneration, you have Presence of Mind working for you. And as you saw, we didn't really have mana issues. 8 and 1 Jax, this will be an issue. 0 and 8 Olaf, this is troublesome. But that's just how solo queue works sometimes. We'll be fine. We will manage. Okay. Ult and 17. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Okay, at least I could trade. But yeah, one ult leads to another. That was just a stupid mistake. I tunnel visioned on this ward 1v2. You should never try to challenge vision with numbers disadvantage. Vision is... or challenging enemies' vision is like... is essentially the same thing as entering PvP. Because they're not going to give that to you for free, obviously. 9 and 1 Jax, yeah, I mean blunders like these I need to avoid if I want to carry this. Despite whatever they are doing. And yeah, for this Jax I definitely need to stay out of auto range. I need to play around my ultimate as much as possible because getting into auto range against Jax is asking for trouble. Right, I have ultimate, they don't. They paid attention. Why is she attacking my minions? Stop it. It's just making it awkward. Makes it possible I can miss CS, whereas if she doesn't do it, it's impossible. Oh, I needed one wave of my ult. I should have pulled the trigger earlier, but I didn't. Gonna fast push with my almost mana neutral spells. Need to keep up the pressure before we need to deal with Jax. We need to get an advantage here. Okay, that was foolish. That was overcommitting. There's also an argument for getting Collector instead of... I mean, I think Ghostblade is still better right now, second. Yeah, we need the mobility for sure. Also, it's just more value for your gold, I guess. Have they based? No, but Jax is right here. And I'm not having any of it. No thank you. I'm running. I'm out of here. Yeah, we need to stay out of... or as far away from this Jax as possible. If he's on the same screen with you, you're in mortal danger. We're gonna give him that tower. There's no alternative. If I go there, he dives. Way better to just move with a team. Try to make plays with them. You're more useful there than trying to feed this Jax even more. Let's just take the tower. Alright. This way we took this tower. Jax still takes the tower if I'm there, but also kills me, so definitely better to go mid lane. Yeah, let's not face check. We return mid lane. Yone can take it from here. Let's see. That was a fail ulti, but what can I do? Okay, he's daring. He is actually dead. There we go. I heal him, so he doesn't die. Alright, Jax overstepped, but this is exactly what we wanted. We need to stay out of his range. Wait until he uses his engage tools and his counter-strike and kite around that. Will be easier with the movement speed from Ghostblade too. And another Dirk. Alright, we're looking very strong. Got 1,000 gold shutdown from Jax. That's the dream scenario, of course. But yeah, this is why it's important. As you saw, my ultimate, Jax is a mobile champion. He can easily outplay my ultimate, as he did. I tried to ult immediately after he jumped, to hopefully catch him. Hang on. But it still didn't work. Yet, due to the power in your autos from Essence Reaver and PTA, we're still able to finish him off. Oh, she wasted her tool. Never mind, she has backup. I couldn't ult earlier because they had all the tools left. And I died to one hit now. Gotta stay out of jump range. Perfect. Almost got him. There we go. That Jax is a menace. We need to play around him so carefully. Take care of bot wave. Hope I don't die for it. Enemy should be retreating right now. I hope so. Yeah, I risk it. I make that call. I stand by my choice. Okay, but now we need to retreat. Don't want to overstay. Just push it a little bit. Well, it's remotely safe. This is past river. That's all that counts. You need to push past river and then go somewhere else. In this case, go base and then join the team. And yeah, I'm getting closer to Collector. This Varus is also surprisingly fed, considering how small we kept him earlier. Oh no, Lux is dead. Rough game. Yeah, the random Varus poke doesn't matter too much. Oh, Olaf is fine. I want to push one more wave, or see where they are. As long as Jax isn't nearby, I'm not too worried. Push this past river real quick. Yeah, they're all bot side. I push past river and join bot side. Push past river, roam. I didn't want to roam earlier because chances are they're just hiding in the jungle, killing you as you approach. But now that we see where they are, okay, actually I need to walk the safe way. This is disastrous. I actually need to walk all the way back. Oh god, this is why I hate Ashe. Yeah, Ashe ulti immediately counters my ulti. That was tragic. Tragic. Okay. No Penta. Oh, yes, Penta. Alright. Alright, Varus, good job. But yeah, that was very unlucky. Oh, what do you mean unlucky? I mean, it's just a matchup, just how Ashe works against Miss Fortune. She is a tough opponent. But yeah, now it's not just Jax, but also Varus. The difference is, though, Jax can outplay all of us. Varus just gets one shot when he makes one mistake. So I'd much rather have a fed Varus in the enemy team. It's just one inhibitor, this is still very much winnable. But yeah, I need to rely less on my ulti, but I was very much out of position there. I should have probably not pushed the mid wave, after all. I don't have enough for my item just yet, but I need it. Let's get wolves. One and 13 Olaf. That's a problem. They take Baron, we can't stop them. Just give it to them. I get my collector. Alright. So next is probably healing reduction for their top side, Jarvan and Jax. So instead of Lord Doms, we're just getting Mortar Reminder. Gotta walk very carefully. Yeah, if Jax finds me, I'm dead. Help. Okay. Yeah, they take Dragon. Sure. Maybe we can stop their push here. This Varus looks out of position. He's dead to one combo. He can be as legendary as he wants to. I don't care. I still kill him. He didn't retreat. I'm gonna kill him. Okay, never mind. Wow. Olaf dropped in less than a second. Okay, maybe this is just too much. Maybe it's just over. Yeah, I guess so. But this is just what happens when the team feeds. You can't win them all. Let's go next. This is precisely why you start W level 1. It's the only correct spell. It's better at level 1 fighting, better at pushing, better at everything. So obviously we're going to start this game with a huge lead, which we couldn't yet convert because we hadn't had time to base. But this will, of course, be very impactful later on in this lane phase. But for now, we just play a regular old lane against Jinx Rakan. Poppy support's very interesting, I think. She has good synergy with Miss Fortune. But it's obviously also not the most common support. Okay, we all have level 2. It's huge damage on Rakan, but Jinx also needs some damage back to us. Yeah, ultimately they win this trade. And Jinx still gets her lethal tempo stacks going. Need to wait until they fall off for sure. We don't want to engage in longer combat. We just want to deal quick burst damage and then disengage if we don't get the kill outright. Because in longer fights, Jinx of course wins. In shorter fights, we just want to trigger, press the attack. We win. Short fight, disengage. Or just, you know, harass with laugh tap and Q bounces. Here, this is perfect for us. Trading one auto for one auto. Or one auto for one Q in our case. Q is just a glorified auto attack after all. I don't have heal. Okay, Poppy got herself in a very awkward position. Which should be fine. 21 to 21. I also lost a lot of mana in that exchange. But I counter all into Jinx. You noticed, if you need to rewind, but you noticed I completely ignored Rakan. Because Rakan's just a crowd control, Jinx is the damage. Oh goodness. I have to flash this. Okay, now with Presence of Might I can keep going. Alright, ultimately it's worth. I don't like Poppy's engage there because it's very risky. But it forces me to flash after, forces me to hard commit. If I don't do this, she dies 100%. But we killed Jinx in time. She wasn't ready for it. So it worked out for us in the end. This isn't pushed fast enough, is it? I need to clear one more set of melee minions at least, or else the wave is stuck in a very, very bad spot. Don't even care if I get the last hits or not, all I want is this lane to go on the tower. Okay, this is enough. Jinx cannot hold this anymore. Without the melee minions, she cannot hold it, and I can recall. Alright. Sorry about that. Just knocked against my microphone. Yeah, this is not... Yeah, this is completely under tower now. Of course I missed farm, but that's not the point. Actually, let's go like this. We don't have flash, which increases the value of boots. And a full Caulfield's Warhammer is not even remotely close to the value of a full Serrated Dirk. And we got Serrated Dirk, so not getting the Warhammer in favor of boots is not as big of a damage drop. But yeah, we're phenomenal in this lane. 4 kills, best component item in the game, plus extra longswords, plus boots. We can dodge Rakan easily with that movement speed. Avoid ganks, hopefully, even without flash. And threaten with massive damage, of course. Rakan's missing. Okay, but we just push. We forced him to respond by pushing. Okay, there's Rakan. Tag the tower. Tag them under tower. Just walk out while the bullet is mid-air so the tower never targets you. Some very basic tactics. Okay, that's a Q bounce. Yep. No crits because I need to Q first to ensure it lands. So the minion didn't die from the Q but from my following auto attack. Oh, this looks good. Okay, Jinx walked out of it. The lower mana you have, the less risky your Qs need to be because, well, they can be a huge mana sink. Okay, teleports top lane. Alright, got a little worried though, because Twisted Fate ultimate would have been quite nasty here. As is this Nunu snowball. Oh god. Oh god, they all connect. Still alive. Pop potion. Come on, Nocturne, get him. Couldn't quite finish. Okay. We're safe enough here. But that was messy. That was very messy. Getting caught by Nunu. Not fun. Not the nicest experience you can have in this game. I need to keep pushing this. As bad as it is. I don't even have time to clear the wards afterwards. I need to get this into tower ASAP. That's the priority here. Or actually, I need to clear these wards. I can't let them stand. Or this one ward. Anyway, I hope Jinx doesn't know I'm here. But I have to recall. I get this item, get a long sword. Okay, we're still looking extremely strong, of course. It is our responsibility to carry from this position. If you get this fed as an AD carry early, it is your job to carry. If you lose a game like this, it's your fault, 100%. Unless, of course, two teammates go AFK or something other, or some other crazy things happen, then it's not within your control, naturally. But the general idea, it's if you're the fed person, your plays matter that much more. If I misplay and die, give them the shutdown gold, that's on me. Anyway, we should be very safe with Ghostblade. Maybe even outrunning Nunu. I want this plating. Huge damage on Rakan. He's dead. Saw it instantly, pulled the trigger. No hesitation. He pinned himself against the tower. That's what happened. He was low, he had his dashes on cooldown, pinned himself against the tower, which means he can't dodge right. So all I need to do is ult to the left, which is the only way where he can dodge, and he dies instantly. It's small mistakes like these, but if you see them, you need to instantly punish. There's only a very small window of opportunity for you to do that. Gotta play with confidence. Alright. Get this wave in, recall. Spend our money. Work towards Essence Reaver. I could have taken a plating, of course, but I need to maintain tempo advantage. Actually, we go like this. Sheen isn't optimal by any means, but it's still there if we pressure them with Q. And our damage is still carried by these long swords plus Youmuu's Ghostblade. Yeah, but the Essence Reaver components, they are the awkward part. However, once you complete the item, this is just so nice. Okay. Clear this. We're alone right now. Poppy is still very far away. Rakan's mid lane. Jinx is probably waiting at the tower. If she's smart, she doesn't want to challenge here. Okay, there she is. You're just walking away where she can't double you. Alright. Nice Q. She's pinned against the wall. We can do this. There we go. Seeing the minion. The Q bounce. And again, I angled in a way where I also cut off her escape route. Also using the time she needs to last hit the minion. She was eyeing down that minion, it's very obvious. Anyway, we need to push this in now. And ideally we base afterwards. Yeah, let's just base. I have my item. I don't have my item. Need to stay. He got me. I have to run. I can't fight this. With Jinx passive and everything. Okay, maybe I should have based even without the gold from my item. Missed a route to target. I guess Jinx is a little bit panicky right now. Anyway, I base here. I need this item and I need to go back to lane. I almost messed up there. It cost me my flash. That's for sure. In any case, we are now obscenely strong. If I don't make any major mistakes, this should be an easy game from here on forwards. The team's also fine-ish, they're all even, I'm massively fed. So I should be able to carry this. And yeah, infinite mana now. Alright. We can take the last plating. Get the tower. Even take an extra wave. Okay. This might work. Hex Flash is over. Alright, Jinx isn't stupid enough for this. We are very dangerous here, we shouldn't stay here. Nunu has such an easy time getting us. It's past river. Push past river roam, not push past river and stay there and die. Get his fast strike. Ouch. That kinda hurt. Okay, Jinx is pushing. Yeah, Victor can go there. It's fine. Okay, we see Nunu. Can lifesteal a little bit here. Okay, lifesteal to full. Now we're ready for the fights. Just pull the trigger on ultimates. If they engage, you use your ults to force them to disengage. If they don't disengage, they die. At least that's the idea. That's a Nunu ulti. Jinx can just run away with her passive. Alright, they played this well. Gotta admit, but I can still apply pressure here. They're still off the map and can't challenge me, which means I get the mid lane tower. Definitive progress for the team, and that's what matters. Meanwhile, Yasuo also applying pressure. This situation heavily favors us because we can. They need to run, and we can take objective afterwards. Alright. But now before they return, we need to base. So we're not overstaying. We need to keep scaling, which means keep buying items. If we don't base, we don't buy items, which means we don't scale. So here we are, 9-0. In a perfect position. I pushed this past river, I'm too far away. Okay. Can't pressure Nunu here. But I joined Poppy. I have ults, I have everything. Died too quickly. There we go. Also died too quickly. Yeah, if you have these many items, or this many items, this much, you know what I mean. If you have lots of items, I can't English today, can I? If you have lots of items, their usual decision making won't work because they think they're safe from that range of HP, and they really aren't. We should take Gromp away, so they don't have that. I do it fast. I have so much damage. Okay. Again, we need to keep scaling, which means we need to buy items. Let's base, get Collector. Quite simple. Healing reduction, well, nice against Nunu. It would be only for Nunu. And against Malphite, Lord Doms is much better. Also not bad against Nunu, so we'd go with Lord Doms this game. Are we fine? Okay, he ulted, which means I can ult now. There we go. You don't want to ult while Malphite ult is still there, because then he can interrupt you for free. Oh, that's disastrous. They walk through the choke points. Instantly die for it. One auto takes half her HP. Sounds fair and balanced. Alright, so this is a huge Herald push. I will continue pushing with this thing. If they want to deal with the Herald, they need to deal with me first. I think I die here. Yeah, Twisted Fate ulti got me. That's terrible. Jinx got the shutdown too. So, yes, I was greedy for the Herald push to get the tower, which worked, but dying for it is not worth it. If we lose from this position, it's my mistake, for sure. Giving Jinx 1,000 gold is a massive blunder. Yes, we still got the objectives, but this makes fights in the future much more difficult. 1,000 gold on the enemy AD carry. She can finish her item now. Probably even get some more components. Yeah. I played directly into that Twisted Fate ultimate. Didn't respect it at all. Paid the price. Anyway, it happens. This tower, by the way, best target we can attack right now. It's a tower that's very far out, which means... I mean, compared to the other towers that are available, which means it's harder for them to defend. The farther an objective is away from your base, the farther it is to defend. The harder it is to defend. Hang on, what's happening? I just wanted to get my chickens. But here we are now. Come on, attack it. I dare you. Alright, didn't buy enough time, but we still won this fight. Yeah, very awkward. I lost my struts because I was trying to take their camp away. So I couldn't join quickly. But still, this is aberrant for us. Malphite bot lane, Twisted Fate is dead. Yes, their jungler is alive, which makes us inherently risky. It's also a Nunu. Oh, she attacks the ward. Okay, this is now super risky, actually. Okay, we see Nunu. And he can't be there in time. This still almost got stolen. But yeah, I mean, in theory this should always work. As long as Nunu isn't flashing over and consumes mites. And now with Baron buff we should have an easy time breaking open their base. Oh, Nocturne. Okay, got it. Well, you do you. If the team's winning the fight, then that's good, of course. But are they winning the fights? Yes, they are. Because I'm there. And now? They're all dead, which means we can push. We don't have a wave topside, but Yasuo gets the wave bot side and we get the wave mid lane. Never mind. Alright, if you want to see this build played on our main account in high elo, click the link on your screen.